everyone, and welcome to the latest Minty Reacts, and we are here for the next episode of Doctor Who, Season 1, Episode number 10, The Doctor Dances. This is the second part of the two-part episode of Empty Child and then Doctor Dances. This is part 2, and this episode, if I remember correctly, is great because it is the continuation of the first episode, which is great, and this is just a phenomenal two-parter and just really shows the strength of, honestly, of the Ninth Doctor and just of Doctor Who when it's actually hitting at all cylinders. And yeah, Empty Child is such a great episode. Doctor Dances, I remember, is such a great episode. So let's just get into it, shall we? Let's just get into it. So in 3, 2, 1, let's get going.
Go to your room. Go to your room.
Whoa, will that work?
Go to your room.
I mean, will being up, I guess that works. Okay. Huh.
I'm really glad that worked. Those would have been terrible last words.
Those would have been awful last words, but luckily enough that did work. Just scolding the child, telling him to go to the room, somehow worked.
Jamie?
Yeah, now we actually fully know that it is her brother, because we learned that in the last episode. So, yeah. Add some more emotion to the whole thing.
50% up front, oops. German bomb falls on it, destroys it forever. He never gets to see what he's paid for. Never knows he's been had.
I mean, it's a good con. It's a really good con.
London Blitz is great for self-cleaners. Pompeii's nice if you want to make a vacation of it, though, but you gotta set your alarm for Volcano Day.
And you gotta watch out for Peter Capaldi, too. I remember because he's a person in the Pompeii episode.
This is what your piece of harmless space junk did.
It was a burnt-out medical transporter. It was empty.
Rose.
Are we sure it was empty?
I don't know what's happening here, but believe me, I had nothing to do with it.
I'll tell you what's happening. You forgot to set your alarm clock. It's Volcano Day.
What a good line. And a nice callback to what Jack just said. Bombs are about to drop. Oh god, he's back. There's just an actual child that just by having looks the exact same as the empty child.
The night your space junk landed, someone was hurt. This is where they were taken.
What happened?
Let's find out. Get it open.
Let's find out what happened to Jamie.
Destroyed. Main reactor went critical. Vaporized the lot.
Like I said,
Wow.
once. There's a banana grove there now. I like bananas.
Hey,
Bananas
banana
are good.
Bananas are very tasty. Also, is the doctor implying that he went there and destroyed the factory? He got the sonic screwdriver and then was like, bye. No one else can have this.
And?
Something powerful. Angry.
Powerful and angry.
Looks like, yeah. Powerful and angry. That's two things you do not want to have mixed together. Because then you get the Hulk.
Can you see?
Are you my mummy?
What do you want?
It went from creepy to being incredibly sad.
Me too.
Mummy!
Always are you my mummy? Like he doesn't know.
Mummy!
Yeah.
Why doesn't he know?
Are you there, Mummy?
Because he's dead. You can't remember.
The police are on their way.
During the Blitz? Really?
Oh, and a torch. Don't look like that, Mr. Lloyd. I know you got plenty of tools in here. I've been watching this house for ages. Half this street thinks your missus must be messing about with Mr. Averstock, the butcher.
Oh.
But she's not, is she? You are.
Oh. Oh.
And I'd like to use your bathroom before I leave, please. Oh, look. There's the sweat on your brow.
Wow. Destroyed this man's entire life. Oof. Damn. Don't mess with her.
Keep saying harmless. Suppose one of them was affected, altered.
Altered how?
I'm here.
I was
Uh-oh.
afraid.
Uh-oh. It's there.
It's got the power of a god, and I just sent it to its room.
Which is here, Doctor.
Here. Can't you see me?
What's that noise?
It's the kid. The doctor brought it here.
Are you my mummy? Mummy?
God, it's creepy. Ah, it's so creepy. No! That's a banana.
Don't drop the banana! Why not? Good source of potassium!
And Doctor's not wrong. It is, in fact, a good source of potassium.
From the groves of Villengard, thought it was appropriate.
There's really a banana grove in the heart of Villengard, and you did that.
Bananas
Yeah.
are good.
Oh, God. Oh, my. It's breaking through the wall. It's coming out the goddamn wall.
Mummy?
See, this is how you do a zombie episode of a science fiction series without having actual zombies. This is great.
Let's leave it at that.
Disruptor cannon, what?
It's Sonic, totally Sonic. I am Sonic to all.
A sonic what?
Screwdriver!
That's one way of exiting, yes. That is one way of exiting. Good thinking, Rose.
Who looks at a screwdriver and thinks, ooh, this could be a little more sonic?
What, you never been bored?
There's got to be a light.
Never had a long night, never had a lot of cabinets to put up.
The doctor trying to explain why he's got a sonic screwdriver is phenomenal.
I was gonna send for another one, but somebody's gotta blow up the factory.
Oh, I know. First day I met him, he blew my job up. That's practically how we communicate.
A banana, and in a pinch you could put up some shelves.
Window.
Large, teardrop outside, 7 stories.
And no other exits.
Well, the assets conversation went in a flash, didn't it? An invisible spaceship, I never stood a chance.
Okay, 1, we've got to get out of it. 2, we can't get out of it.
What a phenomenal scene that was.
Ja, we thought you were dead. Well, you'd run off.
I didn't. I knew you'd come back for us.
Well, she brought your food.
Don't even know where your dad is. And how are you going to send it?
I don't know, stick it in an envelope.
You can't even read all right.
Don't need to. I've got a machine.
That's not how that works. But okay, kid. Okay. Appreciate the effort.
I need you to think about that. Someone's got to look after this lot.
Why? Are you going somewhere?
She's probably about to, yes.
Ernie, he doesn't. He always comes after me.
Yeah. Yeah. He comes after her. You all are just in the vicinity.
Lots of this. Jim,
Who's typing?
sitting there right next to you. So who's typing?
It's typing by itself. It's like a Goosebumps episode. The Haunted Typewriter. And we all know already what it says. You know what it says.
Always the great-looking ones who do that.
I'm making an effort not to be insulted.
I mean, men.
Okay, thanks. That really helped.
that really helped there, Rose. That very much helped.
What, you mean the child can phone us?
The child can. That's creepy. That is incredibly creepy.
Remember this one, Rose?
Of course I remember it. This happened 30 minutes ago. Alright, so hopefully Jack can fly the spaceship over to them quick enough before the child and the zombies get there. And she's just going to break into the military base, or the military little area, so good luck with that. Just waiting around.
Wouldn't bet my life.
Why don't you trust him?
Why do you?
Saved my life. Bloke-wise, I sat there with flossing.
You know, she's not really wrong, unfortunately.
Don't dance.
Well, you're telling me you do dance.
900 years old, me. I've been around a bit. I think you can assume at some point I've danced.
You tell me the doctor dances? Ayo.
Got the moves, but I wouldn't want to boast.
You know what? That's actually kind of something that comes back up later in other doctors later on. Specifically, if I remember correctly, Matt Smith dances a decent amount.
Rose, I'm trying to resonate concrete.
Jack will be back. He'll get us out. So come on. The world doesn't end because the doctor dances.
Hey, she said the thing. She said the thing.
Thousands of feet above London, middle of a German air raid, Union Jack all over my chest.
I've travelled with a lot of people, but you're setting new records for Jeopardy friendly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Calling him Captain Jack now, are we?
Well, his name's
Wait.
Jack, and he's a captain.
He's not really a captain, Rose.
Do you know what I...
He's not, but Captain Jack is a good name for him.
Yeah? Shame I missed that.
Actually, I quit. Nobody takes my frock.
Oh, he just teleports him there? Okay.
Maybe you should remember whose ship it is.
Oh, I do. She was gorgeous. Like I told her, be back in 5 minutes.
I mean, you're a time traveler, so technically, not wrong.
Landed, all better now. They activate when the bulkhead's sealed. Check you out for damage, fix any physical flaws.
Is that somehow what made the child then? Basically, like, or were those in the space junk that then, I don't know, revived the child or something? Messed up their DNA?
It didn't look like talking.
Didn't feel like dancing.
For this to be like a pretty serious episode, there's been a lot of nice comedy in this episode. I gotta say, I do like it. There's been some good comedy. Helps with levity, you know? Helps balance it out.
Woke up one morning when I was still working for them. Found they'd stolen 2 years of my memories.
Oh.
I'd like them back.
They saw you.
That makes sense. That sounds like a spin-off series to me. I'll be honest, I forgot what exactly happens in Torchwood, but I know that we get a lot more of his backstory, so...
Just a turn, sir. Chin her up where Jenkins can keep an eye on her.
No, not in here, not with him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Take them in, check the fence for any other breaches, and search the area. She may not have come here alone.
Oh, she did come there alone. She literally is telling you the exact truth.
Yes, Mummy. Jenkins. Sorry.
So just call me Mommy. We only do that off hours.
Please, anywhere but here.
You'll be alright, miss. I'm just a little...
No, she's not gonna be alright. You're turning into a zombie.
What's happening to me?
In a minute, you won't be you anymore. You won't even remember you. And unless you let...
You will be empty with a gas mask.
His name. You got kids. What's your name? Please.
He's gone.
Let me...
He's already gone. Guess him. That was a sound and a half that he just made there. Meanwhile, here comes the doc squad to come help out.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
I've gotten to know Algie quite well since I've been in town. Trust me, you're not his type.
I think Jack's got this. He's got charm.
Max, he's a 51st century guy. He's just a bit more flexible when it comes to dancing.
We get out there. That's our mission. We seek new life and
Dance.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Rose. Like, you're a human. You should know this. Why would humans not do that?
Mummy.
Algie was
Oh,
ordered to me.
no.
Mummy?
Oh, no. He has been taken over.
Are you my mummy?
I mean, he can be if you want him to. Ayo! No, he's dead. He's actually dead. This man's dead. This man's been gas masked.
The effect's becoming airborne, accelerating.
what's keeping us safe?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ah,
at
here
all.
they come again.
Except for maybe the nanogenes. Those might come back into play. They mentioned them twice now.
Till nothing. Forever. For the entire human race. And can anyone else hear singing?
The treetops. When
It's like, can anybody else hear him singing?
on the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradles will rock.
Alright, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there.
That's an ambulance.
It's hard to explain. It's from another world.
They've been trying to get in.
It's really hard to explain. Just don't ask.
And last time. They had a crash last time. There'll be emergency protocols.
Doctor, what is that?
Yeah, what is this?
Cut the wire.
Show roast. Set in 2,428 feet. Reattaches barbed wire. Go!
Okay, Doctor, what are you gonna do? Gonna open the thing? I guess?
Running around with gas mask heads calling for their mummies, and the sky's full of Germans dropping bombs on me. Tell me.
Yeah, I
do you
think she can
there's
handle it at this
something
point.
left I couldn't believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point she can just handle it at this point.
What future?
It's like, don't worry, this doesn't last forever.
Don't tell anyone I told you so. But you know what? You win.
We
Yeah.
win.
Hey, sometimes changing history just a little bit is okay.
Yes, you do.
Gas mask.
Nanogenes.
It wasn't
Oh,
empty,
nanogenes.
Captain. There was enough nanogenes in there to rebuild a species.
Of course. Yep. Okay, so it wasn't energies.
They can do that.
What's life? Life's easy. A quirk of matter, nature's way of keeping meat fresh. Nothing to a nanogene. They know what people should look like, and it's time to fix all the rest. And they won't ever stop. They won't ever stop. The entire human race is going to be...
How are they going to stop this then?
I didn't know.
No, you didn't know, Jack. That's the problem. You didn't know. So how do they stop it then? That's the question. How do you stop it? So it was the nanogenes. It was the nanogenes, like I had said a few minutes ago. Makes sense. They had brought it up at least 3 times. So that makes perfect sense. So how do they stop it then?
That's why the child's so strong. Why it can do that phoning thing.
fully equipped. She's
Yep.
a warrior, yes.
Yep.
All that weapons tech in the hands of an hysterical 4-year-old.
That is very strong then, and that is very scary. Basically an alien super warrior in the body of a dead 4-year-old. That's bad.
Can.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
That is the most fairest thing to say.
Mummy, Mummy.
I mean, if Nancy's saying it's her fault, then I mean she did something before Jamie had died. What did she do?
Gonna take too long to override the protocols.
So it's Volcano Day. Do what you've got to do.
Jack.
This is getting intense, like real fast.
15? 16? Old enough to give birth anyway.
Damn. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's your son.
You lied. You even lied to him.
Wow. I forgot about all of that.
He's never gonna stop.
Mummy,
Tell him.
Maybe it'll stop everything?
you're my mummy. Are you my mummy?
What an intense thing to just throw in here.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
The nanogenes are leaving him. What is happening? Okay, doctor, what is your hypothesis working?
Information, figure it out.
What's happening?
See? Recognizing the same DNA.
Okay, good. Okay. Is he human again? He can take the mask off. The nanogenes worked. The doctor's weird gambit worked.
The superior information, the parent DNA. They didn't change you because you changed them. Mother knows best.
That all makes... Honestly, that makes sense. That all makes sense. No, the actual bomb. Yeah, the actual bomb, though. Never mind. Jack came in and helped it. Good. He caught it.
Hey! What's a t-shirt?
I as well really like the t-shirt, Rose. I mentioned this last episode. I will say it again. T-shirt is a good thing. It's a good fit.
Software patch. Gonna email the upgrade. You
Yep.
want moves, Rose? I'll give you moves.
The doctor shall dance. Kind of. My nanogenes, I go over all of London.
Everybody lives,
Fix.
Rose. Just this once. Everybody lives.
What a scene. Everybody lives.
Well, you know, cutbacks. Listen, whatever was wrong with them in
Cutbacks,
the
yeah,
past,
yeah.
you're probably going to find that they're cured. Just tell them what a great doctor you are. Don't make a big thing of it. Okay.
Yeah, don't tell anybody what actually happened, because don't know.
I had one leg.
Well, that
Well?
war on. Is it possible you miscounted?
There's a war on, you know. Did you maybe miscount? What a funny line.
It's clear. History says there was an explosion here. Who am I to argue with history?
Usually the first in line.
Who am I to argue history? Usually the first in line. Exactly.
Dr. Constantine for help. Ditto. All in all things considered, fantastic.
You beaming away.
Fantastic. Everything worked.
What about Jack? Why did he say goodbye?
What about Jack? What happened to him?
Is decaying at 90% cycle. Detonation in 3 minutes.
Wow.
100% probability.
Oh.
We could stick it in an escape pod.
There is no escape pod on board.
Why is there not an escape pod on board?
Affirmative.
Under the sink!
Affirmative.
So Jack's sacrificing himself, and he didn't even realize it.
Percent probability.
Well, that's not a good probability.
Thanks. Good to know the numbers.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All a bit of a blur after that. Woke up in bed with both my executioners. Lovely couple. They stayed in touch.
I bet not. The fact that they stayed in touch and woke up in bed with you. The doctor dances.
Okay. And turn.
Alright, you're actually gonna close the TARDIS door and get out of there before the thing blows up?
Stuff. Close the door, will you? Your ship's about to blow up. There's going to be a draft.
It's gonna be a pretty big draft, actually.
Rose, I've just remembered.
What?
I can dance.
He's gonna get the right song.
Sir.
That's why he's taking it. Oh, what a great way to end the episode. This is a phenomenal two-parter. It just has everything. It's great. It's just so lovely. Everything actually worked. Everything worked. As the doctor said, everybody got to live today. For once, everyone actually got to live. That, man, yeah, I'm really glad I'm rewatching these now, because now I can fully appreciate them. Unlike when I was really young. I was, what, this came out, what, 2005? Oh my god, how old was I? Really young? I was like 7. I think I was like 7 when this came out initially. Maybe give or take a couple of months or whatever. So like watching it now, being 25, also goddamn I am 25, being 25, it's like, yeah, I can really appreciate this a lot more. And the storytelling of this two-parter was just so immaculate. So good. Because you have basically the creepy, like, horror aspect of the first one where it's like, what's going on? What's happening? Why is this child following everyone? Like, also creepy-ass child in a gas mask saying, "Are you my mummy? Are you my mummy?" That's creepy as hell. But also the backdrop of World War II London with during the Blitz, like, that's also really intense. But then you get this episode, which actually has a lot of humor in it because of Captain Jack. Captain Jack being a phenomenal character, problematic for the time, and a little iffy now, but honestly still a great character. Love everything about Captain Jack, though. Love him. We had a great, lovely conversation in the comments all that stuff about that. But love Captain Jack. But adding him into the whole mix added a lot of comedy into it, and a lot of like levity for everything else. But then you get the whole serious aspect with Nancy, where it's like, oh my god, Nancy was actually a teenage mother during World War II. It's like, what the hell? It's like, that also makes perfect sense as well for a storytelling thing. That makes perfect sense. But also the fact that it does rope back around to it being an alien thing, with Captain Jack ruining the whole thing. Being the nanogenes, the thing they kept bringing up was like, wait, nanogenes can heal people. Hold on a second, this was an ambulance, wait a minute, are the nanogenes in the ambulance? That would make a lot of sense. So, like, all of it just working all together back around, and then the doctor just at the end being like, yeah, no, I'm hoping this works, which is a very Doctor Who thing. It's a very, very Doctor Who thing of just like, man, I really hope this actually works out in the end. And it, luckily enough, usually does. Usually does. It's like a maybe 80% chance that it usually does, but it usually does. But yeah, and then just ending, saving Captain Jack, because he's very important. So we're definitely going to get Captain Jack in the next episode, because that's what they usually do. But Captain Jack is pretty great. But we save Captain Jack, and then we have a nice, just lighthearted, fun ending of just them dancing, which is honestly the best way to end off the episode. Is just them dancing, because again, like the doctor said, everyone lives. Everyone got to live for once in the Doctor's existence. I know there's probably been other occasions in Classic Who, but for once at least, everyone got to live. Everything got to work out in the end. Everyone got to survive. Everyone was saved, which is more than you can say about a lot of other science fiction series and a lot of other Doctor Who episodes in general. But especially during World War II, where it's like, that's not something you can say easily in World War II, that everyone gets to live. So, what a phenomenal episode. Those two episodes together are something very special. Very, very special. Especially for Doctor Who. And especially for the revival of Doctor Who as well. Especially for the revival. That's something very special. And I feel like it set a definite precedent. And especially with it being a Stephen Moffat episode. Like, I could fully see this being kind of like the reason why Moffat then took over when Davies left the show. I can fully see why this was why Moffat took over, because Moffat is just such a very interesting storyteller. Now, overarching storyteller, not entirely sure. It's been a while since I've seen his seasons, and I remember they were a little loosey-goosey there at times. But for episode-wise, man, Stephen Moffat is a master of just the contained episode, and man, it was just so good. So good. I don't really have anything else to really say about it, just because other than just me repeating how good the episode is. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about the episode, and what do you think about this whole two-parter in general. Like, this is definitely a special set of episodes, like 100% special set of episodes. It is easily my favorite one of 9 so far. Like, this is definitely my favorite little batch of episodes of Eccleston's Doctor, and I'm really loving Eccleston's Doctor. Like, his Doctor is really really growing on me as one of my favorites. And maybe it's just because I'm actually like understanding the Doctor now and understanding his version of the Doctor now. But yeah, anyway, let me know down in the comments what do you think about this episode as well. What do you think about this episode in context with the rest of the season, or the season that we've seen so far? Just let me know all that in the comments if you would. And if you like this reaction and want to see more, go ahead first off and leave a like on the video. It definitely does help out first off, because it raises the video in the almighty YouTube algorithm for more people to see, and more people seeing the content that I make is always a good thing, because then it brings more people into the community, so that way more people can enjoy the things I make and all that good stuff. But it helps out in the algorithm. And for all you people as well that want to help out even further, subscribe to the channel. You'll be able to be notified of all the videos I upload. I try to upload weekly, and try to upload multiple times a week actually, but yeah, you'll be notified of all the videos I upload weekly, and you'll be notified of everything that I do in the future. And also you can go back and look at the stuff I did in the past, time travel stuff, because a time travel show, haha, Doctor Who. But either way, if you want to see more from the channel, go ahead and watch this right over here. It's going to be a playlist for another thing you can watch. Over here's going to be a video that YouTube recommends for you guys as well. And until next time, keep dancing everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace everyone. Peace.